Hey everybody, we're back with day 3.
That's right. Today we're going out on this catamaran boat behind us. We're going to spend the day out on the water, doing all kinds of fun stuff, and we'll bring you along for the ride. Let's go.
Let's do this.
We found this Boomerang tour online. It was very highly rated, and we were excited to get on the boat.
Before we could leave the Badak, we had to have a safety briefing from our captain.
Yeah, his name's Reese. He's from South Africa. He's a excellent captain. He took care of us all day long, and I really enjoyed just talking to him throughout the day. He's got a really great accent from South Africa, and I'll let you hear a little bit of that right here at the tail end of our safety briefing.
Especially when everybody's wet, please take extra care on these stairs. On the bow, there's raised hatches and uneven surfaces, so when the boat's moving, one hand for one drink, one hand for the boat.
And then Kaylee started mixing drinks, and we headed out to the open seas.
Not only did she mix the drinks, but she provided us with like snacks throughout the day.
Yeah, she got great conversationalist, great party host. She was just really cool. Our first destination for the day was Creole Rock. It's big for snorkeling and scuba diving, that kind of thing. And on the way there, everybody just kind of got to know each other. We went around the boat talking to everybody, just seeing where they're from, meeting their families and stuff. And it started off a little slow, but by the end of the day, we were all real good friends, and it was really a good time. I want to send a big shout out to John and his family from Florida. They were really fun to talk to throughout the trip. All right, then we arrived at Creole Rock. It was pretty exciting. We got a little bit of instruction from the crew on where to go, what to do, what to stay away from. Then they handed out snorkels and fins and masks, and everybody just started getting their sunscreen on and heading out into the water. It was a really good time snorkeling. The boat was cool. There's a ladder down the front and also steps on the back with different ways to get on and off the boat. Here's Cindy diving in right here. Woo!
This is my very first time snorkeling.
Yeah, for her first time snorkeling, she did amazing. She was out there just killing it. A little bit more salt water than you were used to.
Yeah,
right?
but I had to practice on just breathing.
Yeah.
Like being calm and breathing. So after I did that, I was good.
Yeah, she did really good. The water was really clear in this area. There had been a storm earlier in the morning, and according to the powers that be there, that's good for clear snorkeling water. We were instructed not to touch anything that was on the ocean floor, so we were all being very careful not to let our fins go down and touch the ground, because it's kind of a, what do they call it, like a monument, a memorial kind of thing?
No, it's like an eco-friendly environment.
Park. Yeah, like a eco park kind of thing. So.
Well, they're trying to rebuild all the coral reef.
Yeah. So this is our snorkeling selfie. Notice Cindy looks lovely with a mask on or something in her mouth. Too much fun. Love you.
I don't know if you saw my hand moving up and down, but that I was like, okay, these are the signals if I'm good, if I'm not good, if everything is fine.
Yeah, I was a little busy filming. You could have been attacked by a shark.
Thank you for looking out for me. Like you look at these, look at the fishies. So you may not see the fish, but they are blending into the sand and whatnot. So I really had to focus. Like,
yeah, you could see them all around the bottom of this rock. Then the horn sounded and we had to head back to the boat. So, we all turned around, started heading back, and I think Cindy beat me back to the boat. She had a little bit too much salt water in her mouth.
Yeah, it was hard working that mask.
We left Creole Rock and started heading over to Tintumar Island.
Yeah.
All right, we're at our second stop here on our day excursion. This is an uninhabited island out here in the middle of the Caribbean.
They used to use it during World War II
Yeah, totally.
for a landing for the U.S.
That's right, for the U.S. airplane.
And now it's for our pleasure.
A bunch of turtles out here. We're going to go see if we can get some footage of them. And they're cooking lunch for us. It'll be ready in about an hour. So we're going to go play a little bit. Ready?
Yes.
There we go. One of the things they said we could do is jump off the roof of the boat. So Cindy was like, absolutely, let's do it. And looking back, I wish I'd have cannonballed here instead of just jumping in like an idiot.
I was just scared. It's scary, but I did it.
Yeah.
Look, they're alive. Thank you. You're welcome.
Oh, look at the stingray. Like my foot almost touched it.
You can really see how deep the water is here by seeing the perspective of how deep the stingray is beneath our feet here.
I was so glad there was space between our feet and the stingray because I did not want to get bit.
What'd you guess, 30 feet here? How deep it was?
Possibly.
But man, it's so clear. You can see all the way to the
Oh,
bottom.
yeah.
There's a turtle down here eating a little seagrass. It's the first turtle we saw that day.
So cute.
Yeah. And then we decided we wanted to go into the shore and check out the what was on the land, so we started paddling in toward the land. Cindy was getting pretty good with these fins.
It was a swim.
Yeah.
It was a lot farther than it looked.
It was a lot farther than it looked. Here's another little baby sea turtle. Not baby, but sea turtle. Man, tell you what they talk about right here. This is what they talk about right here. The sand is so soft, it's incredible. There's turtles swimming in the water. Just off the water line here. I'm going to take you in and show you what how clear it is underwater. Look at this. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Man. Where's Cindy go? Cindy's exploring the island behind me. She's way over there.
The fish just love swimming under the boat.
Yeah,
That's the boat we were in.
Wherever there's a shadow in the water, the fish are going to conglomerate underneath it. It's pretty cool. The crew was up on board cooking lunch for us, getting everything ready for everybody while we were swimming. And tell you what, by the time I got done all the swimming back and forth, I was pretty hungry. I don't know about you. Oh, it smells so good. Yeah, I climbed up the stairs to get back on the boat, and the captain had everything was ready to go, and he just reached over and handed me a bowl of food as soon as I got to the back of the boat, and I sat down and munched it all down. It was really delicious. Barbecued shrimp, barbecued chicken, bread, and a little bit of Mediterranean pasta salad.
It was really good. That was the first time I had shrimp grilled.
Yeah, very good.
I don't really do seafood, but it wasn't fishy at all.
I put a little bit of barbecue sauce on it. It was really good. All right, after Tintumar Island, we headed over to Pinell Island, just around the corner.
Tell the teacher we're surfing, surfing USA. Inside, outside USA. Inside, outside USA. Inside, outside USA. Inside, outside, all over. Everybody's going surfing, surfing USA.
This crew worked really well together. Everything they do had a purpose, and it was so smooth.
This is the third stop on our day trip. It's another little island. uninhabited really, except for this giant tourist trap in the middle of here. There's a little restaurant, shops. There's apparently some iguanas here that you can feed. And they just parked our boat right over here on the edge of the sandbar, and we just walked right in on the sandbar. It's pretty cool. Beautiful day. Let me go catch up to Cindy. So this is really cool. They got a store right here on the beach.
I don't know.
I mean, we're literally
Bow in the back or
standing in the sand. And they've got all kinds of fun beach stuff here. Cover-ups, purses, local stuff. It's beautiful. What'd you say on it? Pinell Island. Nice. Look lovely.
Can you buy me a hat?
Absolutely. Buy you whatever you want, baby. Go find some pearls.
One thing that's interesting to know is that when you go to these shops, everything you see is provided by the locals. They make it, they find it, they make it beautiful.
Yeah. Very cool handcrafted jewelry boxes and stuff like that. Very cool. This island also has wild iguanas that run all over the island. And if you're up to it, the Kaylee on the ship will give you a cup full of some fruit you can take over there and feed to the iguanas, and just kind of watch them run around. Pretty cool to see them in the wild kind of thing. Everybody just kind of relaxed, swam around the boat a little bit, had some drinks and food, and this was a really beautiful spot. I could see us going back there one day just to hang out. This island was really nice. Captain blew the horn, and we started to get ready to head off to our next destination. The final stop on our trip was going to be Mullet Bay. It's over here way back where we started on the south side of the island. And Captain dropped anchor. Everybody just got out and swam some more. We enjoyed the beach.
I just wanted to hang out on the lily pad. They had this 20-person pad that just floated on the water.
Yeah.
And the kids were like running on it and jumping. It was so much fun to watch the kids and just relax in the water.
I had a little bit of battery left on my GoPro, so I went out to see if I could find anything good to film. But this particular time of the day, the currents were high and the fish were hiding, so there wasn't much. We spent about an hour at this location and just kind of relaxed some more. And then the captain just blew the horn, and everybody had to come back in. And we headed back to the 5 o'clock gate over at the yacht club.
Now, one thing is interesting is that if you don't go through the times that the gates open, you have to pay $1,000 to pay for that bridge to open up.
Yeah. Just want to give a big shout out to Davies for taking care of us all day and doing all the hard work.
Kaylee was amazing, making sure we stayed hydrated all day.
And thanks, shout out to Captain Reese for keeping us safe and just giving us a good time overall. If you're ever in St. Maarten, look up the Boomerang Tours. They've got several different charters that go to several different locations down here in the Caribbean, and it's totally worth the money. It actually, I think it was underpriced in my opinion. They give you a full day's worth of fun, and it's totally worth it, so go check it out. After a long day on sea, we went home to our room, got showered, got cleaned up, and headed out for some dinner. And just look how beautiful Cindy looks here in this picture. She looks amazing. Love you, baby.
Love you too.
The place we chose to eat is called Astra Steak and Seafood, and it's located just down the street from our hotel, so we were able to walk down there. And this particular night, it was pretty non-crowded, I guess you would say, but totally worth it. We got top-notch service since we were one of the few couples there. They have this giant tank in the back of the restaurant full of live lobsters, and guests are allowed to come up with their wait staff and point out which lobsters they want, and the wait staff goes and gets a gig stick or whatever you call this thing, and they scoop the lobsters out of the water and bring them in and cook them right there on the spot.
We decided to start with an appetizer, some chicken egg rolls.
Yeah, they were tasty.
And that sauce was really good too.
Oh yeah. And then I got the porterhouse steak and got a little mashed potatoes and salad on the side.
I had the filet mignon.
Yes, also with mashed potatoes and a salad. It was really good. These sauces they gave us for the meat was really, really good. So that was a beautiful meal to wrap up the end of a long day 3. And I don't know about you, but I had a good time.
Oh, it was so good.